I'm Lala.
And I'm Ellie.
And together we represent the Laly Project. Today, it's going to be a little different because we don't have a topic, we have a story. The story we're doing is Noah and the Ark, and we're going to be painting our faces like animals.
Yeah, she's going to be a monkey again, and I'm going to be a deer. We did this about a month ago, but we're going to redo it again, and then you guys are going to get to watch us paint our faces. So
because we didn't have proper faces.
Yeah, we did my makeup. So hopefully it looks better. Stay tuned and watch us paint our faces, and this is what we're using to do so.
Okay, so I'm done with my thing.
She's a monkey.
Yeah.
I'm a deer. And now we want to just jump on to the story of Noah. And basically, for those of you guys that haven't read this story, Noah back in the days, way back in the days, was a real nice guy. He followed the laws and the rules that God, put on this earth. And he was doing the right thing all the time. But people in his village, back in the days, nobody was paying attention. Nobody was doing what they were supposed to be doing. So they were being rebels, they were sinning, they were fighting with each other. And it got to a point where God said, that's it. Yeah, they were killing, they were lying, and God said, that's it. I'm gonna wipe out the whole world. And he told Noah this, and I'm gonna start from the beginning. So Noah, since you've been obedient and you've been the nice one, you need to build an ark, a boat, and I'm going to give you instructions. So he started building the boat, and people around him were asking him, they're pretty much making fun of him, like, why are you building this ark? And Noah said, God told me to, and he told me that there was going to be a flood. And most of the people were laughing at him, basically, because it hadn't rained there in forever.
Yeah.
So then God told him to build a boat, and what were the other instructions, Lala?
two of every animal, female and male, so they can give birth. And now we have a lot of
multiply animals.
Yeah.
So he started doing that.
And then he waited in the ark with his family. And after it rained 40 days and 40 nights, he waited in the ark still for almost a year. And then he sent out a raven to go check if it was dry. And then the raven came back, but like nothing happened. And then he sent out a dove, and the dove brought back a leaf, an olive leaf.
Yeah.
And then he waited 2 more months because that meant like it was kind of dry. And then 2 months after, he opened the door to the ark, and I think he wanted to wait a little bit more because the ground was still really wet. And then he got out, and that's how we're here.
Yeah, basically God restored everything, and he wiped out everything first, and then, you know, Noah was diligent and stood in the ark, and he survived. He survived, and all the animals that he took on board survived. Like Lala said, 1 female, 1 male of each. Elephants, tigers, birds, monkeys, everything, deers. And so, you know, after he landed and it was dry again, God told Noah, you know, thank you so much for being obedient and listening to me, and I'm going to bless you and your kids for the rest of your life. And some of you guys probably have read the book of Noah, and we just wanted to make it more creative by painting our faces like the animals. But one thing I do want to point out, maybe this has never been something that caught your eye when you were reading the book. First thing is that while everybody was being really bad, everyone in you know, back in the days, and they were sinning, they were killing, they were just being bad, Noah was still being kind and nice. He was still doing his part. He was still being obedient. He was listening to God. He was praying. He was doing the right thing. Noah was doing the right thing no matter what. No matter who was being a rebel around him, he was still being diligent and being a really good son of God.
Yeah.
The second thing that I want to point out is when he started building the ark because God asked him to, everybody in the Bible says that everybody was laughing at him. It was a joke. They haven't seen water in years. There hasn't been rain or a storm, and they laughed at him. They taunted him. They thought he was wasting his time. But he continued building the ark. And so those 2 things struck out to me, and I just want to make sure that I emphasize them in the book, because I know some of you guys, just like me, can relate that sometimes, you know, people around you are bad influences or doing bad things, and it's so easy to be a copycat or to follow them, but you should always be a leader and just continue doing good like Noah did. And the second thing is just stay obedient, and when God asks you to do something, do it. Even if everyone else thinks you're crazy, that's like faith goals. Like, that's how much faith you want to have. When God asks you to do something and you actually do it, even when the whole world says it's crazy, they're laughing at you, it's not doable, you're wasting your time, Noah, but he still did it. So I just ask all of you guys to keep that story in your heart this week. And if there's something that God's asking you to do, just do it. You never know, you know, you might be the next Noah. People might be doubting you. People might be saying that, hey, you're wasting your time. This is very silly. But if God puts it in your heart and he tells you to do something, just do it. Keep doing it no matter what. Even if you're the only one like Noah and his family and his animals. And we like to end with a prayer, so we're going to have Queen Lala say a prayer for us. So if you're wherever you're at, close your eyes and just listen to the beautiful prayer. So go ahead.
Dear Lord, thank you for giving us life and keeping our promise that you're not going to wipe out the world again. And thank you for loving us the way you love Noah. In Jesus' name, amen.
Amen. So, Lala, do you want to say anything else?
We want to encourage you guys to pray at home, and we love you.
We love you. Don't forget to like or comment below. And if there's another book you guys, or another story in the Bible that you guys want us to talk about, we would be more than happy to. So, like us, comment. Bye, guys.
Oh, and by the way, this is their 1 week anniversary.
Bye.